Welcome, my cleverly creative friends. We are kicking off my cleverly creative Christmas with traditional colors this week. I'm going to be using my Baking Spirits Bright. It's a beautiful mega pad from Echo Park. I love Echo Park, and I'm always looking for a sale. So I got this earlier this year. So we're going to start off with our traditional colors. I'm going to be loosely basing things off of this sketch. I'm going to do several different fun things. I've got some cute washi tape here in my pretty gold pieces. And this is from a die from Echo Park also. Merry Christmas. And I also have my peg stamps. I have a cute little gingerbread man. Isn't he adorable? So we'll be using him and maybe the peppermint stick. And then there was a little eye dot here cut out, but since those little bitty ones are hard to keep hold of, I'm going to just make the dot with this. So, and the biggest fun part of this is my cleverly creative is that I always use my timer. So because this is live, I'm going to see how many I can get done in 45 minutes. How does that sound? So I predict I'm going to get 6 done. Let's see how we do. I've got my pop-up and I have different enamel dots. I did have some other enamel dots. There they are, brand new out of the box, out of the envelope. So we have lots of fun. I will be decorating last. Let me go ahead. We're going to start with the cutting. And so it will take me a little bit longer than my usual 10-minute ones because I'm starting from scratch, except for the die cuts. I wanted to go ahead and get that done, as I didn't think you wanted to go to the die cut machine and be bored during the live. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you taking the time. And I hope you are catching up on your cards. That is what I'm doing here. Plus, it's a fun way for us to work together. All right. So, per usual, I'm going to stamp first. But let's pick out our paper. Okay, let me set my clock. 45 minutes. And there we go. Cute, cute paper. Absolutely adorable. And maybe this one. And I don't want the 4x4 cut aparts. I want the strips. And I know they're in here somewhere. Yes. Okay, let's start with, okay, we're just going to start over here. So there's plenty to choose from. And I have different colors of cardstock for matting. So let's go ahead. This is 100 pound. I'm going to be using Peace, Love, and Joy. This is from my Queen and Company set. Let's make sure that's straight. Okay, there we go. And I have cherry cobbler and shaded spruce. Go ahead and fold. Now, I usually do 10-minute increments, my Cleverly Quick series. I've done that for several different types of cards. And I can certainly put a playlist there. Wait a minute. Okay, where is my chat? There it is. Come on, chat. There you are. Okay, let's peace, love, and joy in both different colors. And I have baby wipes here to wipe it off in between. Oh, wait a minute. This was horizontal, wasn't it? Or landscape. Yeah, let's do landscape. Yes, yes, yes. Good thing I cut that. Isn't that so cute? Okay, and we'll do one more in cherry cobbler. I've had these Stampin' Up! Inks for several years. That's right. I got started first, then I discovered Stampin' Up! Okay, oops. And red tends to stain even though it doesn't actually imprint off. So let me go ahead and check that. Yeah, just a little bit. Let me find a spare. Yep. Whoops. Let's keep it straight. Okay, there we go. It's clear. So let's continue. Our shaded spruce. Horizontal. Oh, let's turn that over because I made a mess. See that smear. We're going to turn it over so the front is going to cover that. And that's why I also stamp first, so I don't risk messing up my beautiful front. Beautiful. And one more. Okay, so now we need 1.75 by 5 and quarter. Now, for the directional ones, if you're doing horizontal, you want to do the biggest number first. Let's do a solid sheet too, I think. This is more or less solid. Yeah. Okay, so let's do 1.75. Let's cut off this hanger hole part. When you cut off the hanger hole, you still have 6 by 6. So we want, because this is non-directional, it doesn't really matter, but we always do the, let's see, bigger number first is 5 1/4, according to the sketch. Let's see, there it is right there. So we get 5 1/4 by 1.1 3/4. Let's do several while we're at it. We can mix and match. Maybe we do want more of a solid. Let's do the trees. Yeah. Green trees. So again, we have, now this is directional. So we want to do the bigger one first, 5 1/4. And then 1 3/4. All right. So there's our 6 pieces. Now the next piece will be the patterns. I love the colors in this. So it's not, yeah, it's still directional because the aprons. So let's do our 5 1/4. No, 3 and 3 1/4. Sorry about that. 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. How cute. Let's go ahead and cut another one. Use those scraps for later. Well, let's go ahead and cut these down. How are we doing on our clock? Oh. Okay, 35 minutes. Good. Oh, we need a couple here. Okay. And let's finish with, this is we're definitely slicing it up here. Who had pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving? Yum. We can have pumpkin pie for Christmas too. So this is directional. So the bigger one first, 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. And I had plenty of scraps for making more cards. I used to be part of a collab that we made Christmas cards every single month. And so we had plenty, and I had more than plenty at one time. And I was giving to everybody, but I kind of combed that down a little bit. We're down to 32 minutes. But assembly line, mass producing works really well for this. And these are the most popular cards of the year, I think. Mother's Day is pretty close. But Christmas is obviously where you mass produce, where you want to have a lot of cards. And so we have all these. Now I'm going to mat, and then we'll get to that in a little bit. So where's my, okay. Okay. Oh, I guess I could have embossed too. Let's see. Let's get some solid pieces. Okay. I like when there's solid pieces in the pad because you can use it up. So we have 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, and this is our beautiful gingerbread color. And this is a beautiful mint. And I have some cardstock that I can use also. All right, we'll get started with that. Let's make the front first. Yep, let's do this. Very cute. That goes up to the top third a little bit, and there. And then we can do the sentiment here. "29 minutes. And where did I put the sentiments? Okay. Gingerbread Lane. How cute. I don't even think that needs matting, do you? Very cute. All right. Let's put this on the front. And if there's time at the end, then we can decorate. How cute is that? All right, let's make a fancy one. Let's do our mint. Do we have mint? Let's see what we have here. Do we want to do that? Nah. Stick with those trees. Keep the trees going. But let's do this. Let's see how this works. Hey, it's great to see you. I am doing my Cleverly Quick card making today. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's see if I can just do this. Should we put this in the background? Or do we need to? No, I think something darker would be appropriate. Let's see. Well, then you can't see the Santas, or you can't see the, Should we just go with this? Then I can decorate here, for sure. Yeah, let's do that. Yep. I ran out, so I'm going to have to put in a new one very quickly here. Okay. On we go. Keep the dough rolling. And let's I do not have my Tombow Mono, but I will use what I have, which is Elmer's Craft Bond. And I put that across like that. And I will use a scrap to do this on. I wish I could figure out how to stop the phone from going to sleep. Oop. Put something on it to keep it. Whoops. Yeah. See, there's glue on it, but it doesn't want to stay unless I put something heavy on it for a minute. Okay, we will decorate that up. Oh dear, what did I miss that? Okay, so there's number 2, undecorated at this point. Let's see, let's do and then a sentiment. Nope. We want something a little different here. Countdown to Christmas. Perfect. That's pretty too. It's so hard to decide sometimes because both sides are pretty. I'm not going to mat these because I think this is fine. Very cute. Okay, ready to decorate. Oh, I could use this one too. Let's make another 5¼ by 4 here. Okay. Good to have extra, whether you need it or not. Let's do, and we do have some red, so let's do that one also. Okay, let's check in on our phone. See our time. 20 minutes. Ooh. Should have given myself an hour. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Let's do another. Perfect. These get stuck. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, let's glue on our piece. And then we'll put the whole thing on the card. Okay, let's put that on that for just a second. And go ahead and get this one ready to go. We haven't used that one yet, so let's do that. So this one is ready to go. Okay. Very nice. Okay, there's that one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's number 6? Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, good. Let's get this one ready. If we don't get to decorate now, I will create a short, and you can watch that one for the decoration. How's that sound? Win-win. Nice. So cute. Okay, that went right over that smudge. Nobody will know. There's that one. Okay, let's see how we're doing. 15 minutes. I think we might make it. Let's go to, if I have enough cutouts. I think I'll cut this one. By 2 1/4. Oops. 2 1/4. Oops, I did the wrong side. Well, doesn't matter. I think it looks fine. Homemade, not Hallmark, right? So glad you joined me. Thank you so much. And do we have one more? Yes, we do. Festive family fun. All right, let's do some decorating. Inside, I'm going to do my little gingerbread man in brown. Oh, how adorable. Very cute. Now on the outside, I've got enamel dots. These are the clear faceted gems from Stampin' Up. Very cute. There's card number 1, completely done. And this is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how much decoration it needs on the outside, but we'll see. We'll put some anyway. Beautiful. Peace, love, and joy. I don't know that I can improve on the inside of that. That's so pretty. Okay. So there's the second one completely done. And let's do some washi tape. "11 minutes. Perfect. I had my scissors a second ago. There they are. Cute, cute, cute. That didn't want to stick, did it? They're brand new too. That's what's so funny. Okay. And one more. There. That is our third one done. Adorable. Let's do, I'm running out of green here, so let's find another color. This is off red, so that'll be fine. Countdown to Christmas. Adorable. And let's do our pine cone in brown. Too cute. Very cute. Okay, there's number 4. Merry Christmas. I know I have some mint somewhere. Let's just do the faceted gems. Very sparkly. And what shall we do on the inside here? Ornaments. Do I have, let's do candy cane in. Merry Christmas. Let's do this washi tape. I have all my Christmas washi tape sitting. So let's make use of it. Beautiful. Where is my red? That is so weird. Yep. Okay, let's do candy canes. Okay, 7 minutes. Beautiful. All right. Let's do, whoops. Let's do our gingerbread man on the inside. Cute. And faceted gems on the outside. And there we have it with 6 minutes left to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Not sure why this isn't. Okay, I want to make sure y'all can see it. All 6 of them. And I still have 6 minutes on the clock. This was made with Baking Spirits Bright by Echo Park. I cannot find it at the moment. I have lots of fun scraps left to do more work with. Sorry for all the noise. Thank you so much for joining me. And we still have 5 minutes on the clock. And stay tuned for next week. I'll be doing blue, white, and silver theme. That ought to be a lot of fun. Bring your cozy drink and a snack, and let's craft together. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.